As expected, Montana's high-profile U.S. Senate race is attracting multi-million-dollar campaign spending by outside groups. But as MTN's Mike Dennison reports, that spending may be lagging behind the record-setting pace of Democrat Jon Tester's last re-election contest in 2012.
Since the primary election in June, outside groups have spent or reserved about $11 million in spending on Montana's U.S. Senate contest between incumbent Democrat Jon Tester and his Republican challenger, Matt Rosendale. The actual spending so far is about even, $1.75 million each by pro-Tester and pro-Rosendale groups. But a pair of pro-Tester groups, End Citizens United and the Senate Majority PAC, are lined up to spend almost $7.5 million on behalf of Tester this month and after Labor Day, mostly on digital and TV ads. While this may seem like a lot of money, Montana State University political science professor David Parker notes that outside groups spent $25 million on the 2012 race between Tester and Republican Congressman Denny Rehberg.
It looks like we have a little bit less interest group involvement, outside group involvement, and we have a little bit less spending than we've seen in the past. Now, that could of course pick up as we get closer to the election.
Groups spending to support Rosendale or attack Tester include Club for Growth, the Senate Reform Fund, and Restoration PAC, which is funded by an Illinois billionaire. Tester's allies, in addition to the groups mentioned earlier, include the national environmental group League of Conservation Voters and the American Bankers Association. Rosendale's campaign has labeled Tester a hypocrite, saying while he rails against big money groups attacking him, he's very much benefiting from those supporting him. Tester replies that he's the only candidate who actually supports reforms to reduce or shed light on money in politics. That's true, but Tester also is the candidate with a clear financial edge at this point. He's raised 7 times as much money as Rosendale, had 10 times the money in his campaign account as of last month, and appears to have plenty of outside help.
The big struggle for Rosendale is he's behind him on the 8 ball in money, and the interest groups don't seem to be coming in, and a lot of those interest groups are helping Tester. It's going to be real hard for him to catch up and get his message out unless something fundamentally changes the dynamic of this race. That's not to say that Jon Tester's safe. I want to be clear here. It's competitive.
Yes, it's competitive. And the two main candidates have very different views on many issues. We'll be talking more about those as the campaign unfolds these final 100 days, and tracking the money as well. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
You can see Mike Dennison's detailed report on outside spending for the Senate race on our website.